Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what I wanted to do was try out a product from Honest Beauty. This is the Prime and Perfect mask, and the reason why I got this is because apparently what you can do is put this on your skin, and it says the moisturizing mask infused with antioxidants leaves the skin primed and perfected. So I wanted to try this out and see if it actually worked. I wanted to know if I can use this as my skincare instead of a primer before my foundation. So here is the tube. It's a little bit small. It's 2 ounces, and I know this was like $20, so that's a little bit pricey for a primer, but if it's also a mask and it works, then like whatever. So it says apply a thin layer to dry, clean skin, which I have done. And then it says leave on for 5 to 10 minutes, gently remove with warm water and pat dry. And if you need an extra boost, leave it on for 30 minutes. So I am going to just put this on and we are gonna see if it actually works. Right off the bat, it smells really good. Well, that's a look. All right, so our face mask is all applied. Smells delicious, and we really didn't use that much. I don't know if you can see that, but all right, I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes and I'm gonna wash it off and I will be right back. All right, I am back. So I took off the face mask and my skin feels so clean, so smooth. It feels really, really, really nice. I will say though, it was a little bit hard to get off because it dried down like a clay mask, and there has to be clay in here. Okay, the third ingredient is kale and clay. So that makes sense. So literally first thoughts, first impressions, it feels so good and it's so nice as a mask on its own, even if you weren't using it to prime for makeup. However, nobody's gonna want to do this in the morning before they like run off to work or school. Like putting on a full-on clay mask before you put on your makeup and having to wipe it off just isn't like feasible for most people, I feel like, unless you have like a super long time to get ready in the morning. But yeah, I like it. Like, it's really nice. I just wouldn't use it how it's like being advertised, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go in straight away with my foundation. I'm using Ilia's True Skin Serum Foundation, and I've already have my Milani sponge ready to go. It's all wet. And let's see how this applies on top without any primer. I didn't put any moisturizer on either. I just kind of went straight from this mask, wiped it off, to this. So I have a lot of texture on my skin, as everybody has already probably heard me say a billion times if you watch my makeup videos. So I was kind of nervous to use this because I like to use primers for smoothing out my skin and creating like a really good base. So I definitely am seeing my skin texture, but it's not in like a gross way where my foundation is emphasizing my skin texture. It just kind of looks like my natural skin texture is showing through the foundation, which kind of makes it a little bit more like wearable and like not super crazy full coverage in my opinion. And if you're somebody who's kind of self-conscious about your skin texture, this method definitely wouldn't be for you. I don't mind my skin texture at all. I mean, I wish I had like really like baby butt smooth skin, but I don't mind that I got a little texture. All right, so ignore my lips. I just put lip balm over my foundation covered lips, so it looks a little weird. But I'm just gonna bring the foundation down, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more of this foundation to my cheeks where I have some redness. I don't think I want to wear like a ton of concealer today. I just want my foundation, bring it down the neck, well, my neck, not the. So my foundation went on pretty well. I kind of wish I still had a primer to smooth me out just a tiny bit to prevent some of this texture showing through. And again, like the texture doesn't bother me. It's just, I do kind of like the look a little bit better. If I'm gonna put on makeup, I would like to be as smooth as possible, if that makes sense. So I think I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and I will see you guys in a second. All right, I am back, fully makeuped up. So all my products went on really good. Like, I think my foundation looks great. I did do a matte foundation and a matte powder. Where is it? I used the Pat McGrath's setting powder for eyes, but I used it all over my face, and this is in the shade medium. I kind of wanted like a super tan look today, so that's why my skin is just a tiny bit darker than my normal winter pale self. I just needed some like bronzy glowy moments, you know? My final thoughts on this before I give you guys my review at the end of the day is that this is like a super good like weekend product. If you want to just throw this on before you go out to brunch or something, or run your errands, whatever you're doing in this pandemic, keeping it safe. I think this is a fun product for that. I wouldn't use this every day. I wouldn't use it before work. I wouldn't use it before school. This is, I feel like a special product, a special treat product, but I would use it as a mask at night because it was really nice on my skin. And I feel like it'll help people with acne because of that clay. I sometimes have like dry skin, so I'm shocked that this didn't make my skin feel like gross and like tight. I mean, it did dry down tight, but it just felt so moisturized after. Not like a hydrating mask would, because it is a clay mask, but it still felt really, really nice. So yeah, I would say go get it if you're looking for all those properties in a mask. So I'm gonna do a little review for you guys later in the day to see how my foundation wears throughout the day without an actual primer. So I will let you know if this worked at all for priming. But hey guys, so it's time for our little checkup on the foundation to see how it's going. I have my little mirror here. I definitely look a tiny bit oily, like the slightest bit. I have been running around all day cleaning and doing housework, and I was running some errands, so I mean, I get sweaty, okay? It's Florida, it's humid. So I did get a little bit more oily than normal. I am noticing that. As far as creasing goes, yeah, there's some creasing. I'm gonna say I'm not a huge fan of this as a standalone primer. I think it's amazing as like a first step, and I think it's amazing as a mask, but as like your only primer, no, I wouldn't use it that way. Unless you're blessed with like super, super smooth skin and you don't get oily and you don't sweat, then maybe just like YOLO it, but nah. My neck is like such a different color than my face right now. I went so ham with the bronzer. But yeah, I've had this on for a while now. It's like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and I put this on right after my test in the morning. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Final recommendation, I would get it as a mask. Do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.